Their departure, the gymnast and their coach are confident and well prepared for the championships in Belgium.
That's all the sport news we had for you. Please stay tuned for the weather forecast. We have come to the end of tonight's edition of News on One. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms. From me, Tonata Kadila, and the team, have a great weekend.
The International University of Management, a Namibian university dedicated to its people's future, a hub of abundant opportunities.
We are IUM for life. We are IUM.
Matisa Namibia, welcome to the Tribe on One Africa TV. On this episode, our exclusive features Namibian award-winning DJ, producer, performer, DJ Castro. Plus, we're bringing you Tribe New Taste as we introduce you to RPK and Queens on deck. For the DJ this week, DJ Sonia Lele. I bet you some people forgot that you've been hitting the stage, you've been performing, and now you are also hitting the decks. Thank you so much for coming through in your capacity as a DJ.
Thank you so much for having me.
So you know the rules. 70% Namibian music, 30% anything else from the continent.
Of course.
You got us.
I got you.
You
I got you. I'm somewhat South African, but it's Namibian produced.
Please.
It's my track, so it's DJ Sonia, you know, African
Absolutely,
vibes.
absolutely. So what are we waiting for? We'll be right back. DJ, drop the beats.
Your favorite Amapiano queen, DJ Yosonia, on the ones and twos.
Sonia on the ones and twos. Yes, Sonia. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Tribe. It is time for our exclusive, and we are featuring Namibian performer, DJ, creative, musician, and producer, Castro. DJ Castro is here. You know what's the special thing about our interview?
What's up?
This is the first time that you are ever physically on the Tribe set.
My first time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time we ever spoke was when you won the award, and we were just like, yo, on the telephone, COVID even blocked us from even having this conversation. Yeah. But COVID was a good time for you because it seemed like we're gonna
Yeah, bro, like COVID brought out the creativitiness in me. So I was like, oh, wait, thank you, bro, God. Probably you wanted me to like just stay away from the people a bit and just think more. But yeah, COVID, shout out to COVID.
One of the coolest things I think that you told me before we started recording was that OTT recently hosted their own awards.
Yeah.
And you just won an award from there.
Yeah.
Tell us about what this was about. Champions?
Yeah, shout out to Ochi FM. It's like a radio station back home. And they recently had their awards titled Ochi Champ Awards. So before that, I got nominated, and then I was like asking the whole nation to please do vote for me. I got nominated for 2 awards, actually 3, but then they didn't want because I have an organization, so it's like a charity organization. So also that got nominated, and then fortunate enough, I won the Entertainer of the Year because I feel like I'm just scared of.
No, you know, like you really are an entertainer. Well deserved. Well deserved. Let's talk about your musical breakthrough. Now, you've had accolades. We see you performing and working with some of Southern Africa, some really good artists out there, as well as Namibians. Do you feel like you've made your breakthrough and that you get the flowers and the roses now already, or do you feel like some more work needs to be done?
I mean, like, for other people, they'll be like, yeah, Castro is busy getting the accolades. Castro is busy working with whoever. But then for me, it's just an opportunity that I'm getting, and it's all determined on God's plan. You feel me? So if God decides, like, Castro is going to sit at the tribe with Shay, then it's God's plan. So unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. But for me, it's like, okay, cool, I'm moving. It's a baby step, I'm moving. But then the whole aim is to bring the Grammy Awards back home to Ochivorongo. Yeah, that's what's up.
That's what it is. We are right behind you on that dream. You're setting goals, right? You're setting goals. What makes you different, though? What makes you unique from what the rest of the continent is doing, what other musicians in Namibia are doing? What sets you apart, and what is going to get you on that path to that Grammy?
It's the fact that I am so creative enough that I don't want to follow what's trending in the world. I come up with my new thing.
Set the trend.
You set a trend. Since I'm a let me just tell you, when it comes to trend setting, you see these pants, skinny pants and stuff. Back in the days, especially in Ochi or Shotonjupa, nobody used to wear this.
They always was bang geweest.
And then I did that. So from then on, I got the confidence. I was like, oh, hey, cool. So now I have to start with my own sound.
And all the gents now look at you and say, yo, let's rock these skinny jeans, man.
Bro. So it's all about setting your own trend, man, and just pushing consistently.
Let's talk about that, though. Your Evolution album was your debut. It was one of the biggest albums the Land of the Brave had ever seen, but that was just your beginning. You have obviously moved on from there, and you've showed us there's more to Castro than anything else. You have a project that you're working on. It's coming up next. How does this make, what's different? What's different this time around? Are you going to still be jumping on the decks with your whistle? Are you going to be walking on the ceiling this time? What you got for us?
You know, with me is I live in the moment. You get me? So I can't really tell you what I'm going to do.
No problem.
You feel me? It's just a matter of you being there to almost all my gigs, all my shows, on my gram, Twitter, Facebook. Just be there, and then you know what's happening with me. But then coming back to your question is, yes, I'm working on my album titled Euphoria. So
Euphoria?
Yeah, Euphoria. Let me just ask you. May I ask you a question?
Please.
What do you see when you look at me?
I
Happiness.
see, absolutely. I was going to say joy. It's like you bring the vibe to the space, you know what I'm saying?
So this project is defining me, but then featuring other people, defining what I really wanted to pursue out there to the people. Like, hey, yo, guys, there's a boy called DJ Castro,
And this is what he does.
and this is what he does.
Because the first album was kind of like just for the fans to vibe on, and now it's like time to get to know Castro. Which brings me to the next question, collaborations. What do you think is the best energy, the best ingredients to bring to make a kick-butt collaboration?
Honestly speaking, is when both artists are in the same room, and you know, you've been vibing before the whole music thing, like, you know, there's a whole relationship going down. Because with me is you can be Ashi, you can be whoever, but if we don't vibe, I'm really sorry, we're not gonna have a song. It has to be a thing of a vibe. Like, let's vibe, my nigga. Let's understand that we're doing business also.
Let's ride this energy. Somewhere else that you rode the energy was alongside Asmo Nawe, as well as King TD on his latest offering. Here it is, Guest House on the Tribe.
All right.
so ubusa sexy esengifile lapha i-guest house emngani wami ukuthi namhlanje jabule yelalela kwesithandwa sami esengifile lapha i-guest house emngani wami ukuthi namhlanje jabule yelalela kwesithandwa sami lalela esengifile lapha i-guest house emngani wami ukuthi namhlanje jabule yelalela kwesithandwa sami esengibukile lapha i-guest house emngani wami ukuthi namhlanje sijabule elalela wesithandwa sami
akuthiwa nguke kwikayakwa kume kahle nathi kufo jemeson tushininge kume till the break of dawn some of us sotofara nempisempanawa omanona kuse kumitomana come proud wiki Africans jile modifican akuthiwa nguke kwikayakwa kume kahle nathi kufo jemeson tushininge kume till the break of dawn some of us sotofara nempisempanawa omanona kuse kumitomana come proud wiki Africans jile modifican
esengifile lapha i-guest house emngani wami ukuthi namhlanje sijabule elalela wesithandwa sami esengifile lapha i-guest house emngani wami ukuthi namhlanje sijabule elalela wesithandwa sami lalela esengifile lapha i-guest house emngani wami ukuthi namhlanje sijabule elalela wesithandwa sami esengifile lapha i-guest house emngani wami ukuthi namhlanje sijabule elalela wesithandwa sami lalela.
A bad man roll with the mamas. Mshizo tangi maniga. Tonayam lalela manga. My baby, I am your lover. Yes, sweetie lavo. Lavo, lavo. My baby, let's go. Dicho let for cool.
Hello. 500 gram Spa margarine break for just $19.99. Wow. And Spa 2-ply toilet rolls, 18s for $89.99. I'm done.
It's the Spa Products Best for Less sale, only at Spa.
My most favorite thing about the Tribe 2.0 is we get to see Namibian music magic happen right in front of our eyes. DJ Castro is known to be the wildest DJ the land of the brave has to offer. So without any further ado, DJ Castro, take it away.
steady chillin'. Don't make me go, no, go. Don't you test my patience, my mind is not fake. I'm beyond intent. Got that bet, not bet, I bet, not bet. Nagsiyong cartel, kisihap ko sa nyas. Siya pakalagyan, boza. You swear I'm boza. Bet, not bet, I bet.
Great deals from Choppies. Choppies, great deals for your money.
Welcome back to the Tribe on OATV. The search for Tribe New Talent is over because we're giving you Tribe New Taste. And if you want to find out what it's all about, then this is where you get it. Brand new talent, compliments of the land of the brave. For this episode, Tribe New Taste, or TNT, we feature Namibian Ovarische singer and performer RPK. I wouldn't say like Ovarische, it's more like, I don't know, there's like a, Ovi Afro pop.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Tribe, RPK.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me at the moment. Yeah, that's not actually Ovarische, it's Afroche. It's something new that I just developed. Yeah, like the beat, it's Afro, but my singing is Ovarische. So when you compare it, it's Afroche.
Afroche,
Yeah.
I like it. Tell us first and foremost to the audience who've never met and experienced you before, what does RPK stand for?
RPK stands like, okay, let me say, it's Rico Peta Kambura Kupe of Kanji.
Okay.
So I combined and took the whole first letters of my surnames and my name and my nickname. Combined together makes the RPK.
Okay.
Yeah.
When and how did music become a part of your spirit, a part of your life?
Oh, ever since I was young, because I never get to go to school.
Okay.
My mom only just took me to the music school, because that time we were living in South Africa at Motlorensis, where I schooled. So I never went to school. Music just been a passion that I never thought even I would love this much, that I can be sitting here today with you.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't get to hear a story like that every day.
Yeah, I
so
know.
you literally went to the school of music.
Yep.
You literally went to the school of life.
We were like on the choir,
Wow.
the high of changing vocals, and
Yeah.
somehow later on it changed into hip hop.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. I can feel that type of rhyming
Yeah.
in your compositions, you
Yeah.
know. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what makes you different from all the Afroche or, Ovarische musicians that we discover and love today. What sets you apart?
What set me apart is, you see, when you do something, you gotta love it.
I see.
And when you go for it, you gotta go with everything that you got. I'm one of the guys that goes a month or 2 months without speaking to anybody except my manager.
You like that?
I would lock myself in the four corners, and then I would listen to different artists, and I would scratch a lot of things. And you know, the more you practice, the better you become.
It's so true.
Yeah.
Because practice helps with your performance. You're practicing your skill. You're practicing the deliverance.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you cannot cut yourself short. You've got to come up with something.
For sure.
Do you believe that you have reached your musical breakthrough, perhaps before this? Perhaps you're still on your way? What do you think?
I think I kind of reached that moment because I kind of feel it's my time to shine.
Because we saw you performing at the MTC, we raced together.
Yeah.
And you've never won an award?
Never.
You don't have an album?
No, I have an EP. I don't have an album. I'm
but
working on my album.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is just like some type of energy and thing about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is it? What is it about you that, you know?
You know, when God bless you, nobody can say no.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
your breakthrough.
Yeah, that's my breakthrough.
Yeah.
I kind of work a lot with the prayers, and I'm kind of spiritual because I think I have this connection between me and God. So everything that I do, I kind of ask before I do it, and when I ask, He always give me.
Amen. RPK, this industry is so cutthroat. Like, it's not easy to get by. Even just opening doors and connecting and networking with other musicians such as yourself is so difficult. What are some of the challenges and the hard things that you have come across while building this journey, while traveling?
The biggest that I went with was criticisms.
Criticisms, people saying that, you'll never be able to.
You will never be. You will never go make it.
Believe the nerve.
And you know, there's also family things sometimes also, but as I said, they come talent, and then you gotta put in the work. So I realized that I was talented, and then I kind of lost 12 years just on me without releasing, without just focusing and working on me until I met Kainkop. And when I met Kainkop,
not the president, ne?
No, not the president, not the president.
Another Kainkop.
Yeah, another Kainkop, my manager. So when I met Kainkop, then I worked with Atibuchi. My biggest song is actually with Atibuchi.
Look at that, and that is a breakthrough in itself
That
as well.
was a breakthrough.
Yes.
That was a blessing straight from my father.
Yes.
So, as I said, I put on the work and I lost the time. So I put on the work, and actually God is blessing me because I still do something and believe that it's gonna happen without seeing it. I don't wait for something to happen. I'm the type of a person, when I'm talking to you, I will be like, okay, I wanna get an interview, and I'm gonna get this interview. I will not have what if this, what I'll just focus to what I focus, put it down. As soon as my mind say it, then God said it. Yeah.
Now, you get to perform for us here on The Tribe in a bit, but just in case people haven't seen your work, they haven't heard your work before, where can we follow you on social media and go and watch you do your thing?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. You can find me RPK the artist. You can find me on Facebook, Rico RPK, Rico with a CRHO.
Okay.
And I have a page called RPK Fans.
Okay.
So that's where my day just gets spoiled.
I love it.
Yeah.
Listen, there's something about your energy, there's something about your aura and all that belief that you carry that makes me believe in myself. Even now, I'm thinking like if we can have this conversation as an artist such as RPK and me as Shay, then there's only a chance for another RPK who's about to come up in a few years to get that opportunity as well.
For sure.
So thank you so much for firstly believing in yourself, for secondly believing in what you're doing, and for believing in the rest of us to help you and follow you on that journey. So thank you so much for the energy and the hunger that you are bringing.
You're most welcome.
Yeah. We continue with you.
Thank you, of course.
No doubt. So check this out in case you've never seen or heard of him before. Here is RPK on The Tribe.
Mwafuseke mbijirepo, mwafuseke mbijire, mwafuseke mbijire, mwafuseke mbijire. Mami meriri mami wami meriri mami mami meriri mami wami meriri mami no mundo meriri mami wami meriri mami ay mami mundo meriri mami Matukwatelwa nundai mwena atukatila nundai silimeyo sikendipelako wambiko vanaseva mama omundu mbafe welike nambalelelwe kumova yeyo fino ndiye nanila rapofela kalomanye kulilako mahiwovonganda inaiya yapele ikulilako mahiwovonganda inaiya yapele inaiya yalongela finunjihenande ayeka kovasa njonjongo mundu talazi wakumoyisa pomuhuka mareka peta opandere bola fayandeko na kunjizi wapumbikonye no ungilo leupolanye katupukile monja tuimwe ayalongela mwazembe ya malongela ungeisa no mukwenda tovetaviwa wakasiyo mulume nungwa yako mbongo ingwa yangwa kala vichilavo katiko malama womulume ndo mukwenda tra izibatoholo njilo kukotola kona mimiya Wafuseke mbitirepo, wafuseke mbitirepo, wafuseke mbitirepo, wafuseke mbitire. Mami veriri, mami wa, mami veriri, mami wa, mami veriri, mami wa, mami veriri, mami wa. Haya njonjenda nuruwe, komwase woba nuwe bayakoruma bayaruka koruma mwase watalita kalirondwa na mbindondizakamu malile mamo mukweyuwa watile wakambula wenjisi ndo myele muyu inayetombanukilwa yekakongwiko mwasyo mubandu ikanyama kolongo imbayita ngoluminati yatupuka kolonganga bareto ongolomei Meyoro meho komanda norondo kukuziro matero Oko kukuro matero Ayetara mama mwuwewu Ayewaza kumbakule Mwafu seke miki
This November, Rugby Fever is in the air, and rugby enthusiasts can look forward to the Dr. Hage Geingob Cup 2022.
On the side and over the line go Belgians.
Don't miss this epic clash between the Windhoek Draft Welwitschians versus the Windhoek Draft Griquas from South Africa.
Aggressive stuff from the Windhoek Draft Griquas.
The match will take place on the 5th of November at 4 p.m. So make sure to tune in to watch the showdown live on One Africa. Proudly brought to you by MTC, Windhoek Draft and Bank Windhoek.
It is time for our Tribe Hot Drop, my favorite part of the show. This time around, it's compliments of the first Bushman or San musician I have ever heard of. His name is Pop Zen, and here he is with Winners Don't Quit. Tribe.
No doubt, like the hustler, 100%, no debate. Man, that's a man, so like to survive. Winners don't quit, quitters don't win. Massacred, my two school of fast borders are Peter Dark, man, that's a man, so like to survive. Winners don't quit, quitters don't win. Massacred, my two school of fast borders are Peter Dark. You know my story, you can relate, no need to debate. Killing this beat on a Sunday morning, come and catch a gun, God says, hey, I can't let me intro myself. Me, my pops, and tell about me, hard, you come across. Let me tell you a secret, I got my flow. It's straight from the tomb, quest. You eat, I say, only God can judge me, and the spirit can touch me. Pops, any man, a quarter hour, the men's a fly, the men's a blah. Mimko quarter, the mission, see what I don't trust. A man, so like to survive. Winners don't quit, quitters don't win. Massacred, my two school of fast warriors are Peter Dark, man, as a man, so like to survive. Winners don't quit, quitters don't win. Massacred, my two school of fast warriors are Peter Dark. Try dreams to come true if you believe in yourself. I'll create your hunger. Yeah, and your hunger slapping pops and knock it different from the rest. I'm one of a kind. You can say I'm the best. We smile every day through the struggle and the pain. They say real men don't cry. I think it's a lie. Watch me flex on the digit buzz a bit. Let me give you another